Hi, I'm Lutfi Batrisha. Welcome to Semang Semang with us. So for today's podcast, I bring a lot of guests with me today. So can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Farilana binti Zulkifli.
My name is Aisha Maya binti Muhammad Siddiq.
So today we're going to explore the evolution of the banking and financial system in Malaysia, and we going to talk about transition from conventional to Islamic banking. So Farah, can you share with us about the background of Malaysia economic growth?
Yes, Malaysia economic growth has been considerably impacted by its strategic change from conventional to Islamic banking. And this transition is a critical component of Malaysia overall economic development strategy, complementing its attempts to become a global powerhouse for Islamic finance. So let me story a bit about this. Early in the 80s, Malaysia, one of the Asian nations with the quickest rates of growth and sophisticated financial system. So over the past 10 years, there has been a notable increase in the operations, assets and capital of Malaysia Islamic financial banking, which encompasses Islamic banking, Islamic capital markets and takaful, which is known as Islamic insurance. So furthermore, according to Bank Negara Malaysia 2020, the total assets of Islamic Bank as of December 2019 was RM835.19 billion. This data implies that the Islamic financial industry dekat Malaysia has the capacity to provide credit even during times of economic downturn. Okay. So, which may have contributed to the country's economic recovery. So for me, in Malaysia, the Islamic banking sector has made the biggest important contribution to the development of the whole financial system in our country. So which may have impact on our economic growth as what we call keseluruhan like that. Overall, I think that's the background for our topic for today. Macam tu.
Aisha, what's current issue that are related with Islamic banking?
So far in Malaysia, the crucial issues that are ongoing right now is the riba interest, which is the fixed interest rate from the conventional banks. These are very common in every bank that people are used every day, which means they earn money from the interest rate to pay people on loans. This interest is called riba, as from the previous I said, and we all know that riba is not a good thing. Now, why should we care about this? Well, when banks are making enough money, they might cut back on lending. Let's compare to this Islamic bank, which works quite differently. Instead of charging interest, Islamic bank share profits with their client. This means they are less affected by changes in interest rates. However, they are not completely in the clear. Islamic banks can still face risks, especially if there's a mismatch in terms of money they have and the money they owe. So that are the current issues that are being held right now.
I see. That was a good info. Thank you for share your information with us. So now let's hear from our next guest. So next, we have another beautiful guest in here who will bring a unique perspective on this topic. So welcome to Semang Semang with us. So before we start, can you please introduce yourself first?
Hello, my name is Nurfata Najwa. You guys can just call me Najwa. My name is Nur Shashadina binti Nizam. You can call me Shasha.
Okay, Najwa, can you please analyze current macroeconomics problem?
I will analyze current macroeconomic problem in Malaysia, and I would like to talk about is the increase in inflation, investment, and international trade. Some of you must know a little about some of this problem, right? Okay, let me share about it one by one. Firstly, analysis from increasing in inflation is rising inflation can strain people's living costs and reduce their purchasing power. Major contributors to inflation include increasing food and fuel costs. Other than that is problem international investment and trade. Islamic banking encourages investment and trade that comply with Sharia principle, which prohibit involvement in activities such as gambling, speculation, and the production or sale of haram, forbidden goods and services.
See. So, Shasha, based on assess impact of the evolution on the Malaysia economic stability and global interaction, what is the change from conventional to Islamic banking?
Evolution of Malaysia banking sector has been remarkable, with a significant shift from conventional to Islamic banking. This change was driven by the demand for Sharia compliant services, positioning Malaysia as a global leader in Islamic finance. This change led to the establishment of Islamic financial institution offering Sharia compliant services, supported by a regulatory framework by the Central Bank of Malaysia to ensure compliance and stability.
I see. That was a fantastic insight, Najwa and Shasha. Thank you for sharing your expertise on this topic. So next, let's hear from our next guest. So we have yet another beautiful guest in here, who also will bring a distinctive viewpoint on this topic. It is great to have you guys here. So welcome to Sembang Sembang with us. Before we start, can you please introduce yourself first?
Hi, my name is Nur Atira Husna binti Hairudin.
And hi, my name is Intan Azhar binti Abdul Rahman.
Alright, Atira, what Malaysia can do to boost economic stability and growth?
Okay, first, Malaysia can enhance economic stability and sustainable growth by expanding Sharia compliant financial products like murabahah and mudarabah. And second, we can increasing social protection, especially employment insurance, to support household income and reduce unemployment effects. And third, promoting innovation and technology adoption in small and medium businesses is crucial. And lastly, fourth, to stay competitive, Malaysia needs to develop skilled workforce to improve productivity and market efficiency.
So, Intan, what about you?
In my opinion, Malaysia can boost economic stability and growth by enhancing banking sector stability through better risk management and regular stress tests. Second, implementing tax reforms to increase revenue and lower the debt to GDP ratio. And another recommendation is investing in training programs for data analytics, cyber security, and digital finance. And last is using the value-based intermediation, which is VBI, initiative to promote sustainable and responsible investments, considering environmental, social, and governance, which is ESG factors. Okay. This also can enhance Malaysia's global position and attract attention, contributing to increased economic growth and financial inclusion. That's all from us.
Atira and Intan, your insight were truly remarkable. Thank you for sharing your information on this topic. So, now let's turn our attention to our next guest. Okay, last but not least, we have yet another pretty guest in here who has extensive knowledge about this topic. Again, welcome to Sembang Sembang with us. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Fatin or Emmeline, and you can call me Fatin.
Right. Fatin, what do you think the appropriate measure for this topic?
Islamic banking in Malaysia isn't just about financial transaction. It's about fostering inclusivity and social responsibility. By prioritizing financial inclusion and existing micro, small and medium enterprise (MSME), Islamic banking has the power to uplift underprivileged population and promote economic participation. Encouraging marginalized communities to access banking service through fintech, mobile banking, and rural banking initiative can drive economic growth. It also can reduce inequality and enhance economic involvement by extending financial service to those currently underserved. Malaysia's comprehensive approach aims to cultivate a skilled workforce, foster innovation, and fortify the fundamental of Islamic banking through prioritizing capacity building and education. This strategic focus not only positions Malaysia as a front runner in Islamic finance, but also facilitates sustainable economic progress and inclusivity. That's all.
Thank you for your information. Overall, we can see that Malaysia banking system is positively transforming supportive Islamic finance and aiming for stability, fairness and sustainability in the economy. Interesting insight from all of our guests today. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today. I want to thanks to all of our guests today, which is Farah, Aisha, Najwa, Shasha, Atira, Intan and Fatin for joining us and sharing their expertise. And thank you to our listener for tuning into Semang-Semang with us. And don't forget to subscribe and tune in next time for more engaging discussion. Until then, take care!